You build me up like building blocks just so you can break me down. You try to explain, but before you can start, those crybaby tears come out of the dark.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. Don't make me sad and move. You don't know the half of you.
I'm not a little kid now.
The Shining is directed by Stanley Kubrick and stars Jack Nicholson as Jack Tolerant, and tells the story of a man who's going to the Overlook Hotel to basically take care of a writer's block, and he brings his family with him also. But there is some supernatural-like stuff going around the hotel. Some sort of entity is there, and it is driving this man into insanity. And we get to see how that affects him and the family around him and the people around the hotel. So Stanley Kubrick The Shining is one of the most influential movies in horror movies to come out of its time, and back then it was received with a mixed response, and not a lot of people really get it. And over the years it received a higher cult status and is considered one of the greatest films ever made, but back then a lot of people were confused and they didn't understand. And the movie leaves you with a mind of making theories up and trying to figure out what this movie is and how it is portraying its story and its characters. And I honestly love how the storytelling was able to do that to you. The Shining is one of the most mind-fuckery movies I have ever seen, but it is one of the most frightening films ever. Just from the performance of Jack Nicholson alone, who is funny, creepy, and insane. And at first you would probably feel a little bit weird about his performance, but if you watch this movie over and over again, he is honestly selling every moment he's on screen. This is one of my favorite performances, and honestly, not just him, but Stanley Kubrick and the way he directs this film. It is honestly amazing how he's able to get some of these shots, especially some of the opening shots of the film alone. It is mind-blowing, and Stanley Kubrick did a great job directing this film, and I felt like that back then he was criticized a little too harshly, and not a lot of people get what he was doing. But now a lot of people now understand what The Shining kind of is. Well, still a lot of people still don't get it in a way, but Stanley Kubrick and the way he directed this film, I thought was absolutely stunning. And some of the creepy images that he's able to bring to the table, like the two girls, the bloody elevator, the painting at the end, the picture at the end, and the scene with the old lady in the bathtub, and the scene where Jack Nicholson is driven deeper into insanity and is trying to basically murder his family. It is all woven so well together, and it did not felt silly. It did not felt like it was out of place. It all felt perfectly paced, and and its payoff at the end I found really haunting. I don't want to be too into spoilers for this movie, because if you haven't watched The Shining, go watch it. What are you doing? It's one of the most interesting movies that I've ever seen. The performances were great. The filmmaking was incredible. Stanley Kubrick did a great job. Jack Nicholson did a great job as well. As so did the wife and kid in the movie. And I heard that the wife, who I forgot who the actress's name is, but she was treated unfairly on set, and whatever happened for her to basically not be treated well, her performance in this film, she was incredible. I'm not sure if it's just because of the way she was treated on set or anything, but whatever happened, she gave a really real performance, and I wanted to see her survive. I wanted to see her get out of this situation alive, and so did her son, who is fantastic in the movie, and I loved every second of these characters. As so is some of the people around the hotel. The psychiatrist with the kid, the waitress at the bar. They were all important to the story in one way or another. And while they are not like as great as Jack Nicholson, they still gave out really strong performances, and they made this hotel feel like a place that you could go to. But also in the way Stanley Kubrick was able to direct this whole setting, like it was basically put out from society, and how he was able to do that, I don't know. I still need to study film a lot more to understand that. Other than that, The Shining is one of the greatest films I've ever seen. It is intense. It leaves you with questions and theories, and that's sometimes a criticism for movies like the new Cloverfield Netflix movie, how that leaves you with questions and answers. But for a film like this, I thought it worked really well, and the directing, the writing, and the extreme performances from all these actors, I can't help but give this movie an A+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.